Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Ashley McDowell. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. Governor Torres speaks out on the FBI raids. Also tonight, a document filed in court shows the reason for the search warrant on IPI. And some good news for government workers, as their pay period will be increasing. In sports, it took a while, but the added gym is looking spiffy this week. Stay with us, these stories and more are next.
"48 hours. That's all we get in a week. But those 48 hours, we try to make them last forever. How? By filling in fast with all the right stuff. With a lot of laughter, a little drama, some adventure, and a whole lot of love."
Dad, Mom's here.
It happens pretty quick,
Bye, Dad.
but it's cool. Because the rest of the week, we talk about our plans
You want to go to the beach?
on how to make the next 48 hours last us a lifetime.
At one of Saipan's beaches, this mother lays about 100 eggs under the cover of darkness. She hides her nest as best she can and then slowly makes her way back to the ocean. The eggs hatch and the babies head for the sea, where they will face a daily dose of danger. Just 1 in 1,000 will make it to adulthood. Those that do will one day lay their own eggs. Sea turtles are protected under CNMI law. If you see one that is stranded or if you see illegal activity, call the hotline at 287-8537.
Half a day, Tirwami, and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Thursday, November 14th, 2019. Governor Ralph Torres addresses the FBI raids. Take a listen. It has been 1 week since the FBI executed search warrants at multiple locations around the island. One location being the office of Governor Ralph Torres on Capitol Hill. And today, Governor Torres speaks out to KSPN on the raid and confirms the search on his residence.
Thursday morning we came in and there was a search warrant to my office, and then later I found out that even my residence. And of course we followed through and we cooperated, and we continue to cooperate what needs to be done. So I respect the process. Again, I have a duty to do and to continue what I am voted for, and I just respect the process, and I can't wait to for the time to come where the truth will come out.
And one last question with the FBI thing. Do you know why they raided your office? Have they told you?
I think because it's still under investigation. We just want to make sure, like for the community, there's an ongoing investigation. We're open for any documents, and we've been cooperating. We just can't wait to for this to clear up. In the meantime, like I said earlier, Governor and I, the Lieutenant Governor and I have an obligation. I will continue to prioritize our economy, prioritizing what needs to be done so that the government can continue to function. And I just want to ask the community for respect the process, and we move forward.
And the governor tells us his main focus.
With what happened last week, it was definitely a time where just respect the process, I guess. And I'm not here to go. I want to make sure that my obligation continue to move forward.
The governor's office was raided on Thursday around 9 a.m., where Lieutenant Governor Arnold Palacios, at that time, said the FBI were in the building the whole work day, Reporting for KSPN, I'm Ashley McDowell. A document filed in federal court by IPI shows what the United States was looking for when they raided IPI's corporate office. It all ties to the relationship between IPI, the governor, his family members, and local businessmen Alfred Yu and Ron Anderson. The feds are also looking back as far as 2013. That was the year that then Senator Torres participated in a fact-finding trip to Hong Kong and Macau, which led to casino gaming coming to the CNMI.
The search and seizure warrant was signed by Judge Mona Manglona on November 6th at 3:56 p.m. Agents were already on the way from off island. They moved in on the morning of November 7th. The raids included the governor's office, IPI main office, Torres Brothers law firm, and Vescore Village. The feds are looking for records going back to September 1st, 2013. The search warrant executed at IPI says they are looking for things that would indicate wire fraud, money laundering, and contributions and donations by foreign nationals. Listed in the warrant: Ralph Torres, Vincent Torres, Victorino Torres, Joaquin Torres, Alfred Yu, and Ron Anderson. The FBI wants all documents relating to information about transfers of funds greater than $1,000 from IPI to Ralph Torres, Vincent Torres, Vic Torres, Joaquin Torres, Alfred Yu, Ron Lee Anderson, Legend Saipan LLC, Mariana's Consultancy Services, Torres Brothers LLC, VR Company. All billing documents including fee or retainer agreements, hours billed, reimbursed expenses, and invoices. All documents relating to withdrawals authorized by Ron Lee Anderson from bank accounts he had signatory authority over. All documents, records, and property related to Billion Ventures, CNMI Limited, or Legend Giant Investments, dated on or after September 1st, 2013. All correspondence relating to tax matters between Imperial Pacific International and the CNMI government. All documents relating to real estate transactions. All communications between Ralph Torres, Alfred Yu, and Ron Lee Anderson and any employee or executive of IPI. All documents relating to travel flights, hotel stays by IPI for or on behalf of Ralph Torres, his brothers Diane Torres, Rowena Torres, Brenda Torres, Alfred Yu, Ron Anderson, and their companies. All records relating to real estate, vehicles, boats, artwork, watches by IPI for the benefit of Ralph, Vincent, Vic, Joaquin, Diane, Rowena, Brenda Torres. All documents relating to donations to CNMI political campaigns. The government also wants passwords, password files, all cellular phones, laptop computers, any storied recording from surveillance video. The search warrant authorized agents to press the fingers and thumbs of individuals at the location to open the phones and unlock devices. IPI, who's preparing to go to court in another case, filed the documents and have asked the court to delay that trial because of the investigation and the possibility of criminal action.
And also in speaking with Governor Ralph Torres earlier today, he tells KSPN some positive news for government workers. Austerity Fridays are ending for locally funded and federally funded government employees.
We are having some good news with our economy. We've seen some continued progress on our revenue. So this morning through KKMP, we've announced that next Friday will be the last holiday or non-paid Friday. So there is no work next week Friday, just to make sure. Starting after that, every Friday, it'll be 80-hour work-wise. So that's good news for the holidays.
The 72-hour work schedule was implemented for departments and agencies under the executive branch, starting with the pay period of June 23, 2019. Governor Torres says this was the alternative to laying off employees and states he is confident they will be able to maintain the 80-hour pay period moving forward.
We have to do our deficit. We still need to pay our pension, our vendors' obligation. But in terms of our revenue collected for our salary portion, we're confident that we are able to bring back the 80 hours and maintain that 80 hours. And I said that in the beginning throughout the budget process, that I rather have the first couple months with the 72 hours in place to make sure that nobody's laid off, and the same reason why we did that in the first place, than to do 80 hours, then come back 6 months later and say, I'm sorry, we have to go back again. Now we're confident that with our projection, SkyMart's coming in, we're confident that the 80 hours will be back in.
And although the economy may be looking up, it's not that way for everyone, as retirees will not be receiving bonuses this year.
So there was questions this morning, is the retirement getting bonuses? In the last couple years or so, we've seen our revenue has increased. So we've given a bonus to our retirees. Unfortunately, because of Typhoon U2, our collection has been down. We just recently, just today, has announced the 80 hours back. So unfortunately, we won't be having a bonus for the retirees for these holidays. But the good thing is, despite all the challenges we've had throughout the U2, despite all the revenue reduction, our tourist numbers, our retirees continue to get their 100% pension, which again, I want to remind, 75% of their pension is a settlement obligation of the government. The other 25% is a priority that this administration made sure that we continue to give all of our retirees their 100% pension. Again, 100% pension for the retirees. Our current employees had to take the other reduction of 72 hours. But the good news is they'll continue to get their 100% retirement pension.
Governor says the reduction in expenditures with other agencies will remain the same. Reporting for KSPN, I'm Ashley McDowell. Tropical storm Finction is in effect and continues to strengthen. A typhoon warning is in effect for the islands of Agrihan, Pagan, and Alamagan as of 2:30 this afternoon. Typhoon Condition 2 has been declared for those islands. Damaging winds of 39 miles per hour are expected late tonight, and winds of 74 miles per hour are expected early Friday morning. Finction is moving west at 60 miles per hour and is expected to make a slight turn toward the west-northwest with a slight increase in speed over the next 24 hours. Maximum sustained winds remain at 60 miles per hour and is forecast to intensify through tonight, possibly becoming a typhoon. For more information, call CNMI EOC State Warning Point at 237-8000. Coming up, get ready for acrobats, daredevils, and a high wire walker. This is a show you won't want to miss.
We all face challenges with our roofs flying off, and what we did is we used our connection with our service to connect with the world, to show the challenges that it is real. ITNE was definitely there for me, my family, my friends when we most need it. Half a day, my name is Jerry Diaz. I'm in the network that works.
Watch the Visitors Channel online, on time, anytime at saipantv.com. Where to go, what to see, what to do, restaurants, spas, activities, and culture. It's all in one place, in high definition, on your mobile device. saipantv.com. Check it out.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. The circus is in town. Our Sally Lemus heads down to the Ada Gym where preparations for a fun and entertaining weekend are underway.
After performing on Guam last weekend, the Super American Circus is on Saipan and is excited to put on a show for the CNMI. KSPN speaks with Cornell Tuffy Nicholas, who is the CEO of the Super American Circus, and asks how preparations are going.
So can you tell us how the setup is going so far?
Well, we're going to transform this gymnasium into a circus arena.
This isn't Tuffy's first time on Saipan. 10 years ago, a smaller circus came to Saipan, and he remembers performing at a much smaller gym. This time, Tuffy and his crew are ready to put on a much bigger and better show.
The experience of coming to Saipan is a thrill of a lifetime for us. we go to all over these big American cities and cities in different countries, and to come to a beautiful small island and meet the nicest people in the world, here and Guam, both nicest people in the world. And then yesterday we went to your island, scuba dived, everybody, the cast, the crew, we scuba dived, the most clear, beautiful water. I live in Hawaii now, but I'm from Florida. This is no comparison. We went on the banana boat, we had a barbecue, we had a wonderful time. Day before yesterday, we went to the grotto, and it was just so beautiful. Memories we'll have the rest of our life.
The vice president of the Lady Diane TORRES Foundation says this is their way of giving back to the community.
The CNMI has not had a circus in like how long? I can't even remember. I wasn't here 10 years ago, but since they were already in Guam, the cost of bringing the circus from Guam to Saipan is a lot cheaper than if we were to bring it from Hawaii or further. So that was one of the reasons. And, any opportunity we get to bring something new to the islands, and we are able to do it, we'll jump in. Everybody has to pitch in somehow, right?
Tickets are available at Pacifica Insurance Underwriters, Jotun branches in Susupi, Dandan, Cagman, and Garapan, Pena House, and Iridescent Boutique. VIP ticket prices are $65, general admission is $40, and children who are 12 and under can get tickets for $20. You may also get tickets at www.superamericancircus.com or at the door.
You're going to see incredible acrobats, aerialists, daredevils. Blake Walenda is going to walk a high wire all the way across and do incredible tricks. Number one in the world. He just won a Guinness World Record. High wire walker, the best in the world. Mario Espana, the Wheel of Danger. He's going to run around that thing blindfolded. Wow. We've got Tammy Firefly, who does aerial with fire at the same time. Amazing. It's going to be fun. I would love to invite everyone viewing to come see the circus this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, 7:30, Saturday and Sunday. 3 shows, 1, 4, and 7:30. Don't miss it.
Reporting for KSPN, I'm Sally Lemis.
A business expo was held over the weekend, giving many local businesses a chance to promote their products and expand their network. Sally Lemis reports.
Over 200 people and 25 businesses attended the 2019 Business Expo, hosted by the Saipan Chamber of Commerce at Road Resort over the weekend. It is an event showcasing all types of businesses from around the island and a chance for the community to gather up some discounts for the holidays.
The whole goal is to showcase all of our vendors. We have small businesses, locally owned businesses, and businesses that have been here for a long time, and they're all showcasing their products and services, both for the holiday season, some new products they have going on, some discounts that they're only offering here, and the whole goal is to just showcase what they have for the people who live here.
The Business Expo was a great chance for the community to learn about the services and newest products in the local market.
Sometimes it's really hard to know who's offering special discounts on dental cleaning, or who has coconut iced cookie for the first time on island. That's I Love Saipan, by the way. So it just gives businesses the opportunity to really put themselves out there so we can continue to contribute to our local economy. But from a community standpoint, it helps them know what services are available. Like if they don't know where they need to get loans, if they don't know how they could get a typhoon-proof house built in 4 months, or if they want to get Christmas photos done before the holiday season. It's just kind of trying to be the connector between businesses and the community so that we can all come together in one island.
This is Sally Lemis for KSPN News.
Sports report. We go back to Ada Gym, and we've seen it like we haven't seen it in a long time.
Faster, easier to use. With live TV, recordings, video on demand, and streaming apps, all in a single place. When you're looking for something new, recommendations are tailored to you. Voice-powered, personalized results to find what you want faster. And the unlimited potential of smart home. The new experience from TiVo is here.
Bubblegum Shrimp Company opens daily at 11 a.m. Located on Beach Road in the heart of Garapan.
You deserve more. I know it's been hard. Come on, let's go for a ride.
Hi, welcome to Dow Rent to Own.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now this feels like home.
Dial Rent to Own. Making lives better since 1987.
Buenas sports fans. Buenas sports fans, you know, for the past 4 years, we've been doing stories about the deplorable conditions inside the ATA gym, the NMI's National Gymnasium. Tonight, we reverse course. This is all about improvement. Typhoon Sodalor and U2 did a number on the ATA gym, causing more damage than all of the previous storms since the gym was opened in 1988. The last time the gym saw extensive renovation was 10 years ago when it hosted the Oceania men's and women's basketball tournaments. And after that, it's been all downhill. Last week, this is what the inside of the ATA gym looked like: drabby, dated, dilapidated. NMASA staff had painted the floor, but insufficient resources prevented them from doing any further work. Now, just 6 days later, it's not the Staples Center, but it's cleaned up. We're inside the women's locker room, a place that most people here have not seen, and you can see it's the color combo pink and yellow. It's clean and it's usable, and for the very first time in a long, long time, it's going to be used this weekend too. Facility Coordinator Tony Rigolofoy welcomes the assistants spearheaded by the Lady Diane Foundation and Jerry Dela Cruz. Jim hasn't looked this good in over 4 years.
More than 4 years, Bob. But, you know, we really appreciate what Jerry and the group are doing, you know, to improve the facilities. And, you know, we have ongoing activities, basketball and volleyball. And once the community comes in and see the improvement, I think they'll be happy that we, at last, we have some kind of improvement for the gym.
The work began last Saturday. Jerry Dela Cruz from the Lady Diane Foundation tells us the resources that had to come together to do this.
The agencies that were involved in this, in these improvements were the Office of the Governor. We have Department of Public Works, Department of Corrections, the Mayor's Office, you know, the Lady Diane TORRES Foundation, and our CSR team at IPI.
You know, they painted the walls. We improved the restrooms. We replaced some of the old, what are called the toilet bowls, the lavatory, and the shower room and the men's room. We used to have leaks. Now we hired a plumber, so everything's cool.
Well, maybe not exactly cool, but then it's never been air conditioned. It's who we are.
To be honest, I've been here this past week in the daytime, and it's really actually not that hot. But of course, you know, that's really the public's concern, is whether or not it's going to be steaming hot in here. So, you know, with the help of our partners and some of the sponsors of the event, you know, we were able to get some cooling units, whether it be ACs and other cooling fans, to help, you know, circulate cool air in the building or in the gym floor. But you know, people don't come to a basketball game and expect to be cold, right? You know, I mean, so when you expect to come here, you know, we're gonna try our very best to keep it as cool as possible.
You have fans?
Yes. So that's the plan. It might just get a little hot, but hey, you know what?
We're used to it.
We're used to it. This is where we're from, and you know, people are here for the circus.
Normally inside the ATA gym, the highest you'll see anybody go is about, well, to the top of that basket. But this weekend, we're going to see people going all the way up to the roof. And it's, for the first time in a long time, they're not going to have to worry about getting wet. The circus is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. and then they leave. But the gym will go back to sports better than it was before.
The lights are in the middle. We will move some of the lights from outside, and everything is set in the middle. It's fine.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
I don't believe what I just saw!
Let's roll at Gold's Gym Saipan with group exercise for every body. Total Resistant Exercise, or TRX, helps develop your core and improve strength. And Zumba toning is probably the funnest way to get fit. The Shake Cafe is a great place to stop by for a meal replacement or supplements. Today is the first day of the rest of your life.
Traveling or laying over on Guam? Don't wait around. Zip into Guam Adventures Zipline Park inside the Hilton Resort and Spa. Guides will take you through a series of zips, starting with a mountain course and then zip over the ocean with spectacular views of Tumon Bay. 6 zip lines in all deliver a thrilling experience, and it's family friendly, so bring the kids ages 6 and up. You'll love the security of double lines and a new braking system to make riding smoother. The towers are named after the islands in the Marianas. We call it the Island Hopper. Your guides will teach you what you need to know to soar through the jungle with a bird's eye view. Best of all, for residents of Saipan, Tinian, and Rota, you can book this experience at 20% savings. Log on to GuamAdventures.com and during checkout, use offer code HAFA20. Book it and zip it today. We'll even pick you up. A typhoon warning in effect now for Agrihan, Pagan, and Alamagan. Tropical storm Feng Shen is not threatening Saipan or Tinian. Today's high was 85, low 73, humidity 79%. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy. Winds are flowing up into tropical storm Feng Shen from here. Isolated showers, southeast winds 5 to 15 miles an hour, high 87, low 77, seas 4 to 6 feet. Sunrise 6:18, high tide 10:07 in the morning, low tide at 3:41, sunset at 5:44.
All right, thank you, Bob, for that weather report.
Yeah,
So circus is in town.
Wow, my grandkids are all excited.
Are you going?
Well, who's going to buy their tickets? Well, they got tickets.
Who's going to take it, right?
So you got to drive them, right?
The grandparent
They're
always,
too
right?
young to drive. I don't think they give out driver's license at age 5.
I don't think so, no. It's
good
about
thing, too.
yeah, quite a few more
Yeah,
years.
how
for
about
that.
you?
I do. I want to check it out. I think it looks pretty fun. Looks
Some talented
fun story.
people out there,
Absolutely.
obviously. I
Some of
mean,
the stuff they could do, I would never be able to do. So.
Don't even try it.
Yeah, never. I'd break my neck.
Not
so.
even in my sleep would I try it.
Not even your dreams?
Not even in my
Not
dreams.
even his dreams.
No.
All right, well, I'm excited to check it out. Hopefully all of you are as well. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your night. Tune in tomorrow night at 6.
Good night.